Welcome, race fans. We are back tonight with the Nork Cup Series. They are doing their all-star race here tonight. A little different. Joseph, kind of give us a quick rundown how things are going to work here tonight.
Well, what's crazy is that this was just planned out just last week. We had no idea we were going to be here tonight to do this, but this is a neat idea that the Nork Series has decided to do. Honestly, I would love the all-star race to be part of the regular season in Nork. Like, you have some races that then throughout some time in the season you have the all-star race. So yes, absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, this is not for points tonight. This is about for money tonight. So the all-star format, how it's going to work, so there's going to be one lap qualifying, there's going to be 2 heat races, and then there's going to be a last chance qualifier, and then the main feature. So let me get through the all-star format for you guys to know what's going on. So there's going to be a 1 lap single car qualifying. Pole winner advances to the feature race. There's 2 heats. There's 3 separate heats, I should say. 3 5-lap heat races. There's going to be no cautions. Top 3 finishers in each of the heat races advances into the feature race. And then there's going to be a last chance qualifier where there's going to be a 10-lap race for the remaining unqualified cars. No cautions. Top 10 advances to feature. Remaining drivers go home. And then the main feature is going to be 20 laps, 20 cars, and it's just going to be a fun show. So we will see tonight in each of the heat races who's going to make it in. We're going to see who can get their last chance in to qualify for the heat race, and then 20 drivers for the main feature will go on for 20 laps here at Talladega to see who's going to grab some money at the end of the night. So it should be a good night. And I'm looking forward to this, Rudy.
Absolutely. Well, just $50 on the line to the winner. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, if you think about it, $50 is nice. That's a nice package to go home with here for just running just a handful of laps, technically, you know. Oh, yeah, I see Bobby Zielinski just joined. Ooh. Very good. Yeah.
Hey, you know, if it's for money, you got to try to join it.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Well, we're in the first practice session here, folks. We're not going to be doing any national anthem or anything like that. We're going to be just covering, because this is going to go from one session right to the next and right to the next. So we're going to cover this here just like we are right now.
Yeah, that's a neat idea. Like I said, that Nork is doing. I wish they do this like during the regular season, like you see in real life in the NASCAR series. Especially for the Cup Series, you have like your regular season, but in somewhere throughout the schedule, you got an all-star race. I think this is a neat idea. Now, Rudy, you mentioned that there's going to be $50 on the line.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to throw in a little surprise here.
Uh-oh.
Yep. So the winner, I'm going to throw in, and these guys don't know it, and I hope they don't know it until the broadcast is over.
They're going to be listening.
Well, maybe so, but I'm going to add in an extra $100 to the winner.
Holy smokes, Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I got a little surprise build up, too, so...
Oh?
And I'm going to pay, if you're going to throw the 100 in for the winner, that's going to be 150. I'm going to throw in $50 to the guy that finishes second.
Oh, there's $200 on the line then.
Okay.
These guys don't know.
They don't know it.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think that's right. You know, give the guy that finishes second $50. You know, that would be cool.
Okay.
But hopefully nobody's listening in to the conversation that's in the race and hears that.
Only the viewers know that. The drivers don't know that.
Right.
And like I say, whoever wins the main feature tonight, they will get that surprise. And hopefully they don't know about it. Or who knows if any of the drivers are listening to the broadcast either. We don't know. If they are, then it's like, well, there goes our secret.
They're gonna blow it up right there in TeamSpeak, and everybody's gonna know it in about 2 minutes, probably.
Sienna just said in chat, of course, Sienna is TCB's girlfriend. TCB has to win the money to take me on a date.
Ooh.
You know what? TCB, no pressure.
I was hoping he was going to take me on a date with it. But...
Yeah, what the heck, TCB? What about me?
I know.
You know what? How about the 4 of us go? You, me, Rudy, with Sienna and TCB. There you go.
There you go. That sounds like fun. We'd have a blast. Well, we're just about a minute and 10 seconds away from qualifying, single car qualifying here, folks.
Oh, my
And
mom is. Hold
go
on,
ahead.
sorry, real quick, Reed. My mom's in the chat. Have to say hi. Hi, mom. Love you.
Yeah, just I hope nobody knows it. I hope Sienna, don't you tell TCB. Don't you tell him.
Don't you do? He better earn it.
Yep. Well, there'll be no cautions until we get to the final main feature. That would be the only one that'll have cautions. So the 5 lappers and the 10 lap last chance qualifier, they won't have caution. From what John was telling me. So the only one that'll have cautions will be the main feature. Ow, holy smokes. Taylor Fry went for a ride.
Yeah, he did.
He flew clear across the track airborne. All right, we're just about ready to head into the first round of qualifying here.
And yeah, only 1 lap.
Well, you know, if you look at all the drivers that are in there right now, it's going to be a shame to see some of them go home tonight. You know, there's a bunch of them in there.
Just
So,
gotta stay out of trouble for like 5 laps.
Yep.
That's all you need to do. But you know they're gonna be aggressive too, because it's only the top 3 moves on.
Yeah.
So you gotta be aggressive from the drop the green flag to the checker flag. Now, like I said, there might be some wrecks, but there ain't gonna be cautions for it for the heat races. So it's like if they wreck, you're out of luck. You have to go into the last chance qualifier.
Wow, this is really cool. I'm so glad you kind of hinted to me on that, to, you know, well, not really hinted, but that I'm glad I wanted to be a part of that too, because it was like, you know, I think the guy in second deserves a little something too, you know. So man, this is gonna be awesome. $150 to the winner and $50 to second. $50 donated by MaxSpeedTV.
Third place, you just get a penny.
Yep. You're on the podium.
if TCB gets third, hopefully a penny is worth enough for a date. I don't know. If it was California, heck no, that would not be enough. Well, Elijah Gracia.
John's gonna have to remake the server because
no.
because he said it screwed up the laps on him and all that. So we're gonna have to head over to a different server, folks. Oh dang.
Oh man.
Yep, I know it. Well, everybody's still out here running though. I'm kind of curious. Let me get John down here, find out what's going on. John, you say you're gonna have to put up a different server, huh?
Yeah, the server time for the actual race itself is set to 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
If the race went green the whole way, we'd be able to make it, but if we had any caution at all, it would end due to a time limit. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and run qualifying, the heat races, and the last chance qualifier. Once the last chance qualifier is over, when we know everybody who advances in the main race, I'm going to remake the server with just a 20-lap race.
Oh, okay, good. All right, okay. That sounds like a winner right there. That sounds like a good one. All right. Well, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, so you got all that now, Joseph?
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you heard, so John Barry is gonna have to make a new server because the server time was only 20 minutes. That we definitely need way more than 20 minutes, Rudy. That's for sure. But then after all the heat races and the last chance qualifiers done, he is going to make another room, another race for the 20 drivers to get in, so we can have our main feature. So it's not gonna take long. So not gonna take long, guys. So just sit tight. Probably just be a couple minutes here, but we'll get things going.
Yeah, well, it looks like right now Bobby Zielinski's at the top of the leaderboard in qualifying. Terrell Baker second, Aaron Smith third, Will Klein fourth, Justin Lisenby fifth. I'll tell you what, man, a lot of drivers out here tonight. We've got about, gosh, what do we got? About pretty close to 30 drivers. So that means about 8 or 10 of them going to have to go home tonight. 28 drivers right now.
Yep, 28 drivers in the server. Yes, Bobby Zelensky is the fastest right now. And
Oh,
of
John
course,
Barry just took it.
wow. And remember,
Whoa.
remember whoever starts in the poll is already locked into the main feature.
That's right.
So
That is
no
right.
matter what result you get in the heat races, it don't matter. You're in the show.
Well, Daniel Falkingham's on the track right now. Let's see if he can better that time and beat John Barry's qualifying effort. I don't know. That could be a tough one to beat, because if John Barry beat Bobby Zelensky, that could be tough for Daniel Falkingham to beat that.
Man, I tell you what, Daniel Falkingham was so disappointed he didn't have a chance to win that championship last week. Just this last season, got involved in a wreck late in the race. It took him out of contention. But let me tell you this, Rudy. Next season, when it starts November 12th, and remember, guys, new season 11 of Nordic is going to start November 12th. It's going to start at Daytona. Daniel Falkingham, he definitely wants some redemption and have a stronger season.
You betcha. I was hoping Anthony was going to be here. He said he was going to be here to help us in the booth, but I ain't
Maybe he
seen him.
got nervous, man. Not used to the booth.
He was all pumped up, man. He's the one that asked me, and I said, sure, that would be cool. All right, that's it for qualifying.
Yeah.
So John Barry moves on. He is in the main feature then.
How awesome is that?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is the first heat race here. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I'm not a crook.
Oh, forgot that was bound to a key. Yeah, this is heat 1. Okay, that was already in there. All right, this is heat 1. Okay, see, my overlays are set up for this, but like I said, I have no unearthly idea how to do this. Okay, so John Barry's starting, even though he's locked in, he's starting on the pole. Bobby Zelensky second. See, and this isn't right. This isn't right. So
okay. So I'm looking at the starting grid. Yeah.
It's not right.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of not right here. Well, anyhow, Daniel Falkingham, Aaron Smith, Justin Lisenby, Sean Williams, Caden Henry, Taylor Fry, Scott Schuer, Zachary DeMarche, Justin Gable, I guess, are in heat 1. Is that something? There should be more than that. Yeah, there should be 14 drivers in heat number 1 here. Bobby Zelensky, Daniel Falkingham, Aaron Smith, Justin Lisenby, Sean Williams, Caden Henry, Taylor Fry, Scott Schuer, Zachary DeMarche, Marcus Richardson, Malad Radman, Justin Gable, Jared Darling, and Andrew Cardinelli. That should be the ones in the first heat.
We'll definitely get things figured out. But
Yep.
so basically the odd numbers or the even numbers, I should say, that's in the starting grid. Yeah, you're right. So Bobby Zelensky and Daniel Falkingham will be on the front row. They qualify second and fourth. So okay, now that we get what's going on here.
Yeah, Aaron Smith and Justin Lisenby, Sean Williams and Caden Henry, Taylor Fry, Scott Schuer, Zachary DeMarche, and supposed to be Marcus Richardson, but he's not in there. I don't see him. Malad Radman, Justin Gable, and Andrew Cardinelli taking up the rear of the field. But, all right. Well, here we go. I don't know. There may have been something that changed in that, or I'm not sure. Is Marcus even in TeamSpeak? I don't even see him in TeamSpeak. These guys might have said, oh, we thought it was a real race and we're not doing this stuff, and they had just escaped. Got out of it. You never know. Some people don't like to run that kind of stuff, but well, it's going to be interesting to see. Okay, so now, what is it? The top 5 from this heat race move on?
It's so in every heat, the top 3 moves on.
Oh, okay. Top 3. All right, and it'll be 3 heat races, so that'll be 9 people moving on.
Yeah, here, I thought I'd give a reminder for the viewers that just joined in what this all-star format is going to be about. Hold on one second.
Oh, there's not enough for 3 heat. Only 2.
Okay, so we're only doing 2 heats now.
Yep.
Okay, so here's how this is going to go now. So we already had our qualifier, which was the 1 lap single car qualifying. And there's going to be 2 5-lap heat races now with no cautions. The top 3 for each heat advances into the feature race. Then there'll be a last chance qualifier for a 10-lap race for remainder unqualified cars, no cautions. And then the top 10 advances to the feature, remaining drivers go home. And then the main feature will be 20 drivers for 20 laps with cautions to see who's going to win $150 tonight.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun. You know, it's John kind of, he said it's kind of a learning curve for him, and it's a learning curve for me also. So, but here we go, ready to get them lined up here, and pace car heads in for the first time. Bobby Zielinski ready to take them to the green here as they come around the tri-oval. Aaron Smith ready to light that up there, maybe give Bobby a little push, and you can bet Daniel Falkingham's telling Justin Lisenby, come on, push like crazy. Green is out. We're underway. 5 laps, right?
5 laps. All right, they have taken off here. They're getting up to speed in the turn number 1 now. Still 2x2 for the race lead, and for 3rd and 4th, and on back. How about Bobby Zielinski got pushed out to the front? A good push by Aaron Smith and Sean Williams. And I guarantee, Rudy, these drivers are going to be aggressive every lap because it's only 5 laps to finish in the top 3. So for the drivers that are in the back, they're going to have to find a way to get up to the front.
You bet. And right now, Zielinski got a pretty good lead over Falkingham. Outside line that's not picking up. Aaron Smith goes to the outside. Holy smokes.
That was a great move. He pulled right up in front of Daniel Falkingham, and he's going to go try for the race lead here. Who's going to lead the first lap? 4 laps to go in heat 1.
And Aaron Smith
will take the lead now. Does he decide to clear to the bottom or stick with Daniel Falkingham? Looks
he's
like he's
coming
down.
Go
to the bottom.
Yep. Daniel Falkingham's probably thinking, good, because I want to get rid of you. Oh, my God. Sorry, they're going to wreck.
He's going to go around. Sean Williams also stands down the infield. Daniel
and no caution
to the inside wall. And yes, absolutely, there is no cautions in heat races. So whatever happens, so that means Daniel Falkingham, Sean Williams, their next opportunity is to go into the last chance qualifier to get into the feature.
Bobby Zielinski's Justin Lisenby now down there. Justin goes to the high side in front of Aaron Smith. Coming to 3 to go this time by.
Yeah, 3 laps.
Oh, went off of the pace.
Into the grass.
Zachary DeMarsh.
That was the 11 car, Zachary DeMarsh. Looks like he saved it.
But he's going to be way off the pace now.
Side by side for. Go ahead.
Yeah, these guys are really racing hard right now. They don't care about bumper hooks right now at all.
Yeah, side by side for the race lead. Justin Lisenby upstairs, Bobby Zielinski downstairs. Behind him, you got Justin Gable pushing Bobby Zielinski. You got Aaron Smith pushing Lisenby. As we're going to come to 2 laps to go this time by to see who's going to win heat number 1, who's going to be the 3 drivers to move on to the main event. Wow, look at Gable go up there. 2 to go.
And Zielinski leads that lap. And there's a couple in the wall. Oh my gosh.
Justin Lisenby, and a couple other cars involved. And it looks like, Rudy, only 2 cars are kind of up here going to bow for this win.
Caden Henry and Bobby Zielinski. Now, you said, the top 3 move on?
The top 3 move on. And then you got Taylor Fry that's in 3rd right now.
Yeah.
But behind them, look at that. Scott Schuer and Justin Lisenby, they're not together. They're not going to be able to push together to try to see if they can catch Taylor Fry for that last transfer spot. But we're coming to the white flag this time by. Bobby Zielinski and Caden Henry are bumper to bumper right now, nose to tail. White flag in the air. Final lap in heat 1.
One lap to go here, folks, and Taylor Fry, no help. He's not going to be able to get up there and be competitive against them top 2, but he should be able to be into that transfer spot and make it into the main features. So if he can hang on to that third spot. Doesn't look like he's going to lose it. But these two here, is it going to come down to a duel between these two?
Now, if I were these two, I just finished where it's at right now. But you know, Caden Henry wants to make a move.
You bet.
To go for the win. But you know, even if he finishes second, he's going to be locked into the feature. Here they come off turn number 4. What does Caden Henry do? It doesn't look like he's going to be able to make a move. He does go up high.
Yeah, he goes up high, but
He's got the side drag.
he's going to hook him.
And Zelensky saves it, but
Oh
Caden
my
Henry's going to get him
God.
at the line.
Caden Henry wins it.
Nice save by by Bobby Zelensky, though.
Wow. So the top 3 that make it in is Caden Henry, Bobby Zelensky, and Taylor Fry. So
Yep,
congrats here to Caden Henry.
Yeah, those are the 3 drivers that are the top 3 finishers in Heat 1 that will lock themselves into the main feature. They don't have to worry about the last chance qualifier, and now it's on the Heat race number 2.
All right, here we go. I don't think Zelensky's going to be too awful happy about that, though. I don't know.
He's happy that he made it into the feature, but he's not happy about getting that win.
Yeah.
So he's got both emotions.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy about it. Well, you want to talk to Caden?
Yeah, I'll get Caden real quick.
While they're getting set up for the second heat here.
Yeah, Caden, you got a copy, bud?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on that Heat win there. Did you? What happened between you and Bobby Zelensky? It looked like you were going to make a move on him, and then did he come up or did he come down and he just got hooked?
I think it's just us going for the win. We both had it locked and just miscalculation. That's
All right.
all it was, really. That's on my part.
Well, now you're locked into the main feature. So what's going to be your strategy for that feature?
Win. I mean, nothing more or less. I need money for my phone payment tonight, so I got to win it.
Absolutely. Well, Caden, good job on the win in Heat race number 1. Best of luck to you for the main feature.
Thanks.
Very good. All right, on to heat race number 2. And this is the final heat race because he said we're not going to have enough for the third heat race. I thought we had more drivers than that. There's 13 in this one.
Well, yes, we are absolutely about to get heat race number 2 underway. So the starting lineup for heat number 2 is going to be Femi Olat, your defending North champion. Won the championship last week out in Charlotte. So congrats to him. He's now a 3-time North champion. He's won 2 in a row now. Looking strong. Let's see if he can pull off a heat race win tonight. Terrell Baker will start second. Will Klein third. Will Klein, I watch out for him. He's very good here at Talladega. Fourth, Lucas Smith. Ariotti fifth. Bobby Cheney sixth. Patrick Colby seventh. Keen Jones eighth. Tony Hilbrand's ninth. Tom Mercier rounds up the top 10. Then Cody Miller 11th. Spencer Owens 12th. And Elijah Gracia will start 13th.
And you know, anywhere you start, it doesn't matter. You know, I mean, we already seen that. You know, these guys they watched the first heat race and they've seen what you're going to have to do. And a lot of the guys getting bumper hooked like that was pretty amazing. But you know what do you got to do to get yourself locked into that? If it means hooking somebody, I don't know. Like I said, the guys when you put money on the line, the guys race totally different.
All right, so the drivers I'm definitely watching out for, or the driver I should say I'm watching out for is Will Klein. He is so fantastic here at Talladega. It seems like he always finds himself up front towards the end. He won one of the dual races last season, so we'll see if he can pull it off. And Tony Hilbrands, you know, he won the dual race last season as well. I watch out for those two, but it could be anybody else in this field that could go on to win and move into to the main feature. So we'll just have to see.
Well, it's only 5 laps, so I'm kind of looking at Ariotti. He's kind of one of them guys that, you know, he's always good, and this is kind of fits right in his wheelhouse right here at being good. Now, he didn't have a very good qualifying effort, which I guess it was all right. What was it, like 10th or something? But I wouldn't count him out. I would not count out Ariotti. He's just as good as Will Klein and Tony Hilbrands. Femi Olat. Watch for Femi Olat, though. He does not want to give up that front spot. Here we go. Get him going, Joseph.
All right, heat race number 2 is about to begin here at Talladega Super Speedway. Femi Olat, your champion in Newark, with Terrell Baker on the outside. The pace car is off. They're into the tri-oval right now, about to get the green flag. Who's going to win heat race number 2? Who's going to be the top 3 finishers to advance into the main feature? So here we go.
Green,
5
green.
laps. Green flag is in the air. Heat race number 2 is underway.
Oh, Femi got a good hole shot, but that's not good to jump out like that. Boy, they'll just eat you for lunch going up that like that.
If that was any other track, that big jump would be all right. But since it's Talladega, these guys are going to get the drive, and they're going to gain up on him. But it doesn't look like Will Klein made the move right now to take that top spot. Will Klein up to second. Luke Ariati up to third now.
You betcha, man. They're not wasting any time to try to get that low line out ahead of that high line. Terrell Baker sitting back there, man. He is not happy at the moment here. He's not in a very good position.
Yeah, he's side by side right now with Bobby Chaney, who is on the inside lane.
Oh, Bobby
Wow,
goes to
and
the
Bobby-
outside.
Oh,
Whoa.
Man.
Whoa, what happened there? Okay, it's...
He's
Bobby's going to get
sideways,
hooked.
Chaney, and he's going to save it.
Nice save.
Here
But
comes
boy, that put him...
Ariati to the outside for the second spot on Will Klein. Now he's got some help from TCB. How about Patrick Colby up in third?
I know it. This is awesome, man. It's great to see him up here like this, running this good.
Yeah, he's got Tony Hilbrand.
Oh,
and
there
he
they
gets
go.
third. Ariati also gets
No.
third.
That's
Big
going to
crash
wreck a
behind him.
bunch
Tony
of them.
Miller is
Oh,
also
my
involved.
gosh.
My goodness.
Well, that left 5 of them up here to cipher this out. Holy smoke.
Look at Elijah Grassi. He started last in this heat
Yeah.
race, and he's in the top 5.
Femi comes up to the high side in front of Terrell. They're going to go with 3 wide. Here comes Keaton Jones up on the outside with Elijah Gracia.
Yeah, 3 laps to go. Look at that. Will Klein's the only driver that does not have a partner with him, so he's going to have to tuck in behind Terrell Baker for now.
Oh,
but
my
that outside
gosh.
lane is doing very good job. Elijah Gracia doing a good job pushing Keaton Jones, but now since there's 3 cars in the inside lane, that's going to be tough for those 2 to make a pass on Femi Olat.
It sure is. Yeah, if they stay nose to tail like that, they'll probably pull ahead of Keaton Jones there, and it could wind up to be Femi Olat, Terrell Baker, Will Klein. We're about to find out. They're coming to 2 to go this time by, Joseph.
Yeah, 2 laps to go. 5 drivers battling for that top 3 spot. And a lot can happen in 2 laps here at Talladega. 2 laps to go. Femi Olat, Terrell Baker, Will Klein are downstairs with Keaton Jones and Elijah Gracia upstairs.
One of them took the car behind the wall, which was Cody Miller. Boy, that put a lot of guys out of this. So they're going to have the last chance qualifier. They'll have to go through that and try, hopefully, that they're going to have a good run and make it in.
Oh, Terrell Baker, man, he was peeking to the inside a little bit, but remember that yellow line is out of bounds. Cannot pass down there.
Right. Oh, my gosh. Coming to get
Oh,
the white flag.
Terrell Baker's doing everything
Oh.
he can. Oh, look at this
Femi.
move.
Femi trying to
Femi's
block.
going to be stuck in the sucker hole
Oh.
now. Look at TCB going for the race lead now.
Yeah, look at that move. Will Klein
White
says,
flag.
hang on. Hang on,
flag in
Terrell.
the- White flag in the air. Final lap here in heat race number 2. And what Femi Olat did, that broke that momentum from Keaton Jones and Elijah Gracia. But here comes Will Klein to the outside, getting a good push by Femi Olat off turn number 2. Down
Hey.
the back straightaway for the final time.
Oh my gosh, we got 3 upstairs, 2 downstairs. They come over in front of him. Will Klein, you called it, Joseph. Will Klein, look at this.
But it's not over yet. There's still plenty of racing left to go. Will Klein, Femi Olat, Terrell Baker in the top 3 right now. Does Keaton Jones or Elijah Gracia make a move? Off of turn number 4. TCB trying to block Keaton Jones. Coming down to the start-finish line for heat race number 2. Will Klein, Femi Olat, and Terrell Baker are going to advance into the main feature with Will Klein winning heat number 2.
Yes, sir. Good job by Will Klein. Holy smokes, man. That was awesome.
Oh, man.
That was awesome. Man, what a race. Femi Olat second, Terrell Baker third, them 3 move on.
All right, let's see if I can get a word with Will Klein really quick.
Yep.
Will Klein, got a copy, bud?
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations on winning that heat race. You're locked into the main feature. I chose you to win that race, and you won it. Now, what are your chances?
Oh, jeez. Thanks.
Well, now, what are your chances for the main feature, and what's your strategy over there?
It's gonna be a wreck fest, so we got to make sure we survive. But yeah, exactly. But we got to see where we are on the last lap and the last few laps. But I feel pretty good. We're in the show.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. You're in the show. That was a good move you made on TCB on the white flag, going to the outside with Femi Ladd helping you.
I had to because I was hot, but fortunately, TCB got in too. So 1, 2, 3 for Team TCB.
Right on. Well,
Awesome.
Congratulations on the heat win, and good luck in the main feature. And go watch this last chance qualifier.
I will. Thank you.
All right, now this is showing up here as the B main. This
Yeah.
Okay, be the B main. All right.
All right, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last chance qualifier. It's going to be 10 laps. No cautions for this one as well, but 10 laps for 10 drivers to lock themselves into the main feature. So you got to be the top 10 finisher. So, Rudy, let's get down to the starting grid.
All right. Well, I'm not sure if this is going to work. Let me try it here.
I can say it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so on the front row is going to be Scott Schuer and Keen Jones on the front row. Justin Lisby and Elijah Gracia will take up row number 2. Row number 3, Malad Radman and Spencer Owens. In row 4, we have Sean Williams and Tom Mercier. And in row number 5, we have Andrew Carnelli and Bobby Chaney rounding up the top 10. And then 11th and 12th is going to be Zachary DeMarsh and Ariati. Aaron Smith and Patrick Colby will take up row number 7. Justin Gable and Tony Hilbrands will take up row number 8. In row number 9 is Daniel Falkham and Lucas Smith. And then row number 10 is going to be Marcus Richardson and Cody Miller. And then 21st, last place is going to be Jared Darner. So 21 drivers.
His car didn't start. There it is. Okay. He was having trouble getting his car started.
So
wow, this is going to be amazing. What, 10 laps?
Yeah, 10 laps for 21 drivers to have a chance to finish in the top 10.
Oh my gosh. This is going to be nuts.
Oh, and now I just got word that the top 13 finishers will advance.
Oh,
so that means 8 drivers will be going home. It was 10 drivers before, but now I guess since we didn't have a few cars missing, we moved it up to the top 13 finishers. Just got breaking news from that.
Yeah, there was we didn't have enough drivers for the third heat.
Makes sense.
He made 13 drivers move on.
Oh, that's right, because remember, John Barry, he didn't have to do a heat race. He was locked into the main event by winning the pole. So think about that. That's 7 drivers locked in, and then add in 13. That's 20 drivers right there added up.
Mm-hmm. And so Sean Williams didn't start the race. Wonder what happened to him.
Well, that's a shame.
And Malad dropped out, so well, I guess he's back now, but well, here we go, folks. Scott Schuer ready to light him up here. 10 laps, guys, 10 laps. They got to try to bring home the win here. The top 13 move on, the rest go home. Out of 20 drivers, because Sean's not here. Pace car getting ready to head to pit road. Wow, this is going to be exciting. We think 5 laps was good. Wait, this is going to be nuts. That was nothing. Scott Schuer, Keaton Jones, front row.
Green flag,
and there's the green. We're underway. Oh, Spencer Owens immediately pulled out.
Oh know what that was all about.
He wants to go 3 wide if he can get somebody up there to go with him, but nobody's taking the bait on that
Not
one
gonna
yet.
Get anybody up there, that's for sure. Well, so lap 1 has started. The green flag is dropped. How about Scott Stewart getting a good push by Justin Lisby on that bottom lane? On the outside lane, you've got Keaton Jones and Elijah Gracia up on that outside lane. They're side by side down the back straightaway. Wow, that outside lane really got a good push. And
Yes,
Keaton
it
Jones
did.
going to take it to the bottom.
Elijah Gracia pushed the daylights out of Keaton Jones right there. Oh, and
Tom
another one
Mercier
out of the
got
way.
shuffled up there.
Yep, Tom Mercier. And boy, it ain't going to take nothing. And I'll tell you what, things are going to fill up really quick.
Boy, these drivers are all over the place. They really
Yep.
want to get up into that top 13.
Bobby Chaney clear to the high side with Ariotti and Tom Mercier. So they're going to make something happen on that third line. There's Sean Williams just joined in right now. He's a
Sean
lap
Williams
down.
better hope there's going to be 8 drivers that race. Wow, look at that 4 wide back there.
Oh my gosh.
Guys,
Whoa.
hold on a second.
I'm
man,
telling
look
you.
at
Yep. Tom Mercier's still up on that high side.
He's going nowhere now.
Okay, he blends back in, but Keaton Jones, Justin Lisenby on the front row now.
Oh my gosh, these guys are all over the place.
Cheney going to the high side with Elijah.
Yeah, 3 wide. And Justin Liceby's going to be stuck in the middle. Shouldn't be a bad thing. He's got Tony Hilbrand's pushing him. How about Marcus Richardson making it 4 wide?
Whoa.
Marcus, buddy.
Oh my gosh, right up the sucker hole, and he's making it work.
And Marcus started towards the back. He is, and
he got
sideways.
loose.
Oh, and there they go.
He got loose, but
wow,
everybody
saved it.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Wow.
Great save by everyone.
Keaton Jones, Scott Stewart, Justin Lisenby, Marcus Richardson, Ariotti, top 5.
Oh man, I don't know what's gonna be more exciting, this race or the main feature.
I said this is going to be more exciting than them 5-lap heat races, I'll tell you. Tony Hilbrand's moving into the top 10.
Yeah, you see he's got a little damage as well. That was from the contact with Marcus Richardson, but so far he's still sticking in that top 13. That's all he needs to do is just finish in the top 13.
Malad Radman started 5th, but he's back to 10th right now after that big checkup there. Holy smoke. Keaton Jones, Scott Stewart, and Marcus Richardson making a run on the outside. And I'll tell you what, probably one of the best pushers in the business right there with him, Ariotti. Justin Gable tucks up underneath him. Yeah. Anthony said he'll come up for the feature. So
awesome, not a problem.
And Marcus leads that lap, I think. Yeah, he grabbed that lap.
6 laps to go. Man, look at Ariotti wants to make it 3 wide all the way to the outside.
Oh, and Marcus is stuck in the middle. But he ducks back in there. Wow. It's like you get out there, and if nobody goes with you, you're just going to go to the back, so he knows that.
Yeah, he was smart to just try to get back down to the bottom line. Wow, look at Falkingham all the way up there 3 wide. Looks like Tom Mercier is going to go with him, but that's not enough cars to work with him.
Yeah, he come from 17th, running in 11th right now. He got took out of that heat race, so he's on the redemption trail right now. Boy, Cody Miller almost making contact with him there.
5 laps to go here in the last chance qualifier. Whoa, Keaton Jones blinked there a lot there.
Yeah.
How about all the way to the outside? Malad Radman
Yes,
making
he
a third
is.
car on that outside lane in front of Falkingham.
That might be good for both of those drivers right there.
Just need to be organized.
Yes, sir. Falkingham giving them a push there. Gotta watch them temperatures, though, Daniel, because, boy, that car will overheat quick.
Boy, look at this. Look at this pack right here, Rudy.
Yeah.
This is incredible. 3 wide for the lead.
Now, tell me where you can go see an exciting race any more exciting than this right here. I want to hear it.
Oh, this is Nork, too. These guys always provide a good show.
You ain't never going to find anybody who can put on a race like this, man. This is amazing stuff right here.
4 to go. Oh man, Rudy, this could be set up for a big one. That's
I'm
for
telling
sure.
you. Yeah, I'm surprised we ain't seen the big one yet.
They almost had it at one point, but don't want to jinx anything. Knock
Nope.
on wood, you know.
Guys are switching lanes.
Oh,
Cardinelli,
Marcus.
Elijah Gracia, they're still 3 wide.
Oh,
And Marcus getting shuffled up to go 4 wide.
4 wide for second.
Oh, my.
man.
Whoa,
look at the
man.
getting shuffled all the way up there with Daniel Falkingham.
Ariotti comes up in front of Milad Radman. That could be good. That could be a good thing right there. Milad's got a nice, cool car.
I tell you what, the only driver that's safe right now is Keaton Jones. He's not side by side with anyone. He's probably
That's
the only
right.
driver that's not side by side with anybody up here until now. Liza B fighting hard on the outside. 3 laps to go.
Well, we want the front 13 makes it in. The rest of them go to the house.
It's not a matter where the big one happens, it's when, and you know it might happen. It's coming.
Yep, it's coming to 2 to go here. So, man, it's any time now. We're going to see the big one. And Liza B to the front.
Takes it to the bottom lane. He's to the front. Here comes Marcus Richardson hard on the outside. He's getting a good push by Justin Gable. And look at Cody Miller all of a sudden in the picture. And look at that, the sunlight has come out.
I seen that. Yeah. The clouds parted and they're ready to finish this under the sunlight.
Oh, 2 laps to go. There is no way, Rudy, they're going to make it without a wreck. This is insane.
I know it. This is nuts, man.
Look at Elijah
looking
just
4 wide
squeezing in
again.
the middle.
Oh!
There they go.
Go.
Big crash. 1 car upside down. That's
Oh,
Cody
my
Miller.
gosh.
A big, massive crash. Big smash him up in turn number 1. But back up front, Liza, it looks like it's about 6 cars up here that's going to be battling for this win. Now, these 6 cars can make it into the feature, but they also want to go for the win as well.
Oh, definitely. Yes, you want that win. Coming to 1 to go this time by Liza B, Keaton Jones, Scott Schuer was our pole sitter. He's sitting in 3rd. And Bobby Chaney, Marcus Richardson, Justin Gable. These 6 kind of pulling away a little bit there from Ariotti. Ari's got quite a bit of damage, but nobody's behind him. Aaron Smith and Spencer Owens could be coming up on him, though.
All right, white flag in the air. Final lap here in Talladega in the last chance qualifier. Justin Lisby, Keaton Jones, Scott Schuer, Bobby Chain, Marcus Richardson, Justin Gable are the 6 drivers that's going to try to go for the win right now. But we're looking for the top 13 finishes in this race. How about Scott Schuer making a move to the outside?
And that was good for Marcus because that damage that Marcus has got on the front, he needed to be behind somebody to draft.
Side by side through 3 and 4. They're going to come off turn number 4. Who's going to get the win here, Rudy?
I'm telling you, this is nail biting. It's going to be
Here
close.
we go, side by side to the line. Liza B downstairs. Scott Schuer upstairs. At the start finish line, coming to the stripe, and it's going to be Justin Liza B.
Oh my
flag.
God!
And hard into the outside wall. Spinning like a frisbee right now is Justin Liza B, but he is your winner for the last chance qualifier. Now, we find out who's going to be the top 13 finishers that's going to be moving on. They're still finishing here. Here we go. Oh, look at here. Look at Zach Great DeMarcia, Tony Hillbrands. Look at this, Rudy. Look at this, pal.
Oh.
This is the last transfer spot. And it looks like Tony
yes,
Hillbrands is going to get it.
He got it. Yeah. Tony Hillbrand's making it in with a modified.
So
Holy smokes.
So the 13 drivers that has moved into the main features: Justin Lisby, Scott Schuer, Keaton Jones, Marcus Richardson, Justin Gable, Bobby Chaney, Spencer Owens, Aaron Smith, Ariotti, Patrick Colby rounds up the top 10. Then Daniel Falkingham, Jared Darling, and Tony Hillbrands grabbed the last transfer spot. They will be racing with Caden Henry, Bobby Zelensky, Taylor Fry, Will Klein, Femi Olat, Terrell Baker, and John Barry will be moving on into the main feature.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to be switching rooms here, folks. So give us a few minutes to get over to the next room. Okay. And we'll be back with you in just a minute. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere because the excitement is just starting to build now. All right, folks, we're just about there, so hang on. Just give me another minute, and we should be in the room and ready to go. All right, folks, we're back here. We're in the other room now. This should be just a little bit of warm-up, and we should be lining up for the race. Isn't that how that's going to go? Because there's no qualifying.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, there'd be no qualifying, so it's just these 20 drivers racing it out here, and there's $150 to the winner and $50 to second place that I donated from MaxSpeedTV. Joseph added $100 there from Lombard Bros Gaming. Gonna be awesome. And these guys don't know that yet.
Don't know. Whoever wins will know.
Well, I got to announce here, we got Anthony Emery in the booth with Joseph here, going to be on the mic. So, Anthony, good to have you over there, my friend.
Yeah, didn't really feel like racing tonight. Kind of want to make this off season as long as possible, but I really do enjoy coming in the booth, so I'm happy to be here. It's going to be a good race.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I'm going to let you and Joseph do most of the calling here, so we'll get them, probably help you get them started here, and then, at least going through the lineup and everything. But then after we get that, I'll just let you guys have the mic. $20 cars, one winner.
And they only got.
Are we going to see?
Go ahead.
Are we going to see Reckon here just to win? You think?
If it's for money, Rudy, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh boy. I hope not. I hope everybody runs a good, clean race. 20 laps is all it is.
Rudy, what's clean in this league?
The advertised distance, it says 20 laps, but I mean, at the end of that thing, you're going to get so many cautions. We're going to be having 3 green-white-checkers, I'm sure. We're going to be approaching probably 28, 30 laps in this feature race.
Oh, that's right. They're going to have 3 green-white-checkers. Oh, we forgot about that, Joseph. Oh, boy, that adds lap to it. Oh. What the heck? What did I just do? I clicked something. When did I click? Oh, okay. Wow. Whoopsie.
So yeah, just want a reminder who the 20 drivers are going to be in this main feature. It's going to be Jared Darling, Taylor Fry, Femi Olat, Scott Stewart, Zachary DeMarsh, Spencer Owens, Justin Gable, Caden Henry, Daniel Falkham, Terrell Baker, and then you got Justin Lightsby, Patrick Colby, Will Klein, Lucas Smith, Bobby Cheney. Actually, you have some of these people that joined in the server, and they're not in the
No,
race.
there
Yeah.
should be 23. Remember? Because 13 moved on.
Well, no, because
No?
what happened was, I guess, wow, because what I was told is that since we only did like 2 heat
Okay.
races, because remember there was 3 drivers that moved on from heat 1, 3 other drivers move on from heat 2. That's 6 drivers. Then John Barry got the pole, so that was 7.
7.
And then you had the top 13, which adds up to 20.
Oh.
So.
So we had some extra people that joined in as drivers. Oh, I see. They weren't supposed to be in there.
Huh. Well.
Oh, okay.
I believe there's a chance they might just be here to watch, but
Yeah, probably.
Maybe, but
that's probably what's going to happen the way I
Yep.
see it.
yeah. So I
Oh,
know.
there's a hook.
Oh, Jesus.
Taylor Fry got hooked.
So I know Sean didn't make it, and yet he's in the server.
Now, I know he wouldn't race if he wasn't supposed to, so I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure for his
Oh,
stream's sake, because he streams every Tuesday night, I think he's just here to watch the wrecks.
He's probably streaming it.
We just got less than a couple minutes of practice left. Looks like Tony Hilburn and Kane Henry are in the top 2. They're actually drafting out there together. Well, now Justin Lightspeed. Wow, we actually got a bigger pack. We got a 7-car pack here. TCB leading that pack, but Justin Lightspeed's got the fastest lap so far. Well, if he wins, he'll know.
Yeah, he'll know then, yeah. Because all these guys know that they're getting $50 if they win. So
Yeah, I just asked John Barry what was up with that, and he had the same idea that I had. They're just in here to watch. They know they're not,
Yeah.
allowed to race.
okay, cool. Yeah, who was that?
Oh, they reckon.
See, Sean Williams, Lucas Smith, Bobby Chaney. Did he make it in? I forget. Marcus, I'm not sure if Marcus made it in.
Marcus did make it.
Okay. Oh, okay, they're in here watching. Patrick Colby to the top of the leaderboard. Okay, well, my lineup should work this time.
That's good. All right, well, practice has come to an end. That means it's time for the main feature. 20 laps, 20 drivers. Have a chance to win $150 tonight.
Dang, man. I wish I was in it now.
It's not too late. Well, actually, it is, yeah.
It is for me because I'm broadcasting. All right, give me 1 second here. All right, see if we can get the grid. If the grid shows up right. No, it's not going to show up right.
No, because there's some people that join the server.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
run down through it.
Well, I like I said, I know Sean Williams didn't make it, but
John Barry's going to be the pole setter, right?
doesn't look like it. Looks like he's going to be starting 12th right now.
Yeah.
Nah, since it's a separate room, I don't think it transfers over. But really,
Yeah.
like, it's Talladega. Winning
That's
the pole
true.
means absolutely nothing.
That is true.
Okay, Bobby Zielinski, Marcus Richardson. Okay, I think that, yeah, the grid's going to show up here right then. Bobby Zielinski, Marcus Richardson, second. Justin Lisenby, third. Aaron Smith, fourth. Will Klein will start fifth. Daniel Falkingham in sixth. Femi Lat, seventh. Ariotti, eighth. Bobby Chaney, ninth. And Justin Gable, 10th. Joseph?
Well, Spencer Owens is gonna start 11. Like I said, some of these drivers, I can't figure out. This
all
ain't
right.
the right starting grid, but I'm just gonna say anyways. Spencer Owens 11, John Barry 12, King Jones 13th. I know Sean Williams not in it, so Terrell Baker, 15. Jared Darling, 16. Zachary DeMarsh, 17. Scott Schur, Patrick Colby, and Taylor Fry rounds up the top 20. Then you got Caden Henry, Tony Hillbrands.
And Lucas Smith, which I don't think made it in. So. Yeah, we got Sean Williams, Zachary DeMarsh, and Lucas Smith did not make it in. So that's how we get the 3 extra. Yep. All right. So 20 laps is all they got to make this count. Wow. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be nuts.
And like I made my picks earlier, well, I'm going to still stick to Will Klein as my pick. Tony Hillbrand says another pick. Those 2 drivers are just lately.
They always find a way.
Yeah, I know. They just lately they found their way, especially Will Klein. He seems like he's always up there. But Tony Hillbrand recently has found his way to run up front here at these restricted play tracks. So he's definitely one of my picks. But don't count out 18 other drivers either.
Yeah, it's just every time for Will Klein. I mean, he has 3 or 4 wins at these tracks in Newark. Every time at the end of these races, he finds a way. Coming off turn 4, he'll be running 10th, and they'll just somehow wreck perfectly. The seas will part for him, and he just goes on through to win the race. It's unbelievable.
Okay, you know what, guys? I think this is going to be proper here. I'm going to bring one person up to the booth to start this off. How about TCB?
Are they racing at
Hey,
Daytona
TCB,
tonight?
you there?
Oh, God, hello.
Would you like to get this race started for us, man?
Oh, wow.
Get it started first, bud.
I would be honored. Wow, Anthony Emery, how are you, bud? Nice to
Doing
hear from
great. You better put that car in victory lane for Team TCB, buddy.
Listen, you know we are. Team TCB's been running great all night long here at Talladega, and we are gearing up for a good old yeehaw here for the first ever Newark All-Star race. So here we go. All right, boys. Here we are here at Talladega, boys. Somebody's going to be an all-star. Can I get a good old all-star race? Yeah!
I love it. Well, the green flag is in the air here in the All-Star race here at Talladega. Bobby Zelensky gets a good push by Justin Lightspeed to get out front. Looks like Femi Olash trying to move up to the outside for that third spot. Marcus Richardson. Justin Lightspeed is thinking smart here. He's going to pull up in front of Femi Olash to go for the race lead down the back straightaway.
You know, there's already a few guys having the strategy of going to the back. You saw Aaron Smith, you saw Daniel Falkingham, you saw Will Klein. They're all going to the very back of the field. They're betting on them to wreck and then go make a charge at the very end.
Well, side by side for the race lead still. Coming off turn number 4, Zelensky downstairs, Lightspeed upstairs. As they're going to come down to the start-finish line, there's Bobby Chaney and Ariati also side by side for that top 5 spot. But at the line here to complete the first lap, it looks like it's going to be Justin Lightspeed by Coiver Carlin.
Cuts down right across Zelensky. Knows, you know, something I was watching right before that race is Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zelensky were in a TeamSpeak channel just by themselves, just those two. So I don't know if they might have been planning something for this race, but that's a deadly combination. Those are the 2 best drivers ever raced in this league.
Now, look at Bobby Chaney all the way upstairs. He's got no help up there unless he is planning to go to the back, which is not a bad strategy. Emery, for early on in the race, you've been into many of these races here. What would be your strategy right now? It's only a 20-lap feature, though, so the strategy play different from a 20-lap feature than to a 80-something lap race?
To me, it doesn't really. I mean, especially in a race like this where people are not going to care as much as there's no points on the line or no playoffs on the line. And that was really close there between Marcus.
You talking about not caring, man? They're racing hard.
See, this is what I mean. I mean, you get a big one of these wrecks, only 20 cars. I mean, you could take out 10 cars, and then you could go racing after 10 cars are wrecked out. Spencer sees it. He doesn't like what he's seeing. He's going to the back. But no, I like what Will Klein, Aaron Smith, and all them are doing. I would be doing the same thing.
Now remember, there are cautions for this race, so if we do have a wreck, we will have a caution, and we also do have 3 attempts at Green-white-checkered. So this is the only race that does allow cautions. We didn't have them for the heat races, so there's still plenty of opportunities for these 20 drivers to score a win. But yeah, I like the strategy of hanging back early on because they know there's going to be a big wreck. It doesn't matter where it happens, it doesn't matter when it happens, and you know it's going to happen.
And Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zielinski controlling both of those lines. It's gonna be interesting to watch and see if these guys get hot. I know that it's a little bit lower temperatures, but I mean, even in the regular season when we raced here in the duels, I remember the cars just getting super hot, and it didn't take them very long to get in the red.
Yeah, it's only mostly cloudy skies with the track temperature of 78 degrees right now, but these cars can still get very hot if you lock up to the back bumpers for pretty long. You got to get some air on that front bumper. As I saw TCB, he poked the air out a little bit. He poked his nose out just a little bit to get some air in that front bumper. So now he's back tucked in behind Ariati, which, by the way, is on the outside now, trying to go for the second spot, but he was almost there to challenge for the lead.
Yeah, coming towards the end of these races, you can't just watch your own water temperature or oil temperature. You got to watch everybody else's. You got to be looking behind you to see who has air and who doesn't. I lost the Dago Duel earlier this year because I wasn't looking back and seeing who had the most clean air. On the last lap, I had people behind me that were too hot. They were going to blow up. So I should have went up and went into the other lane because they were going to be able to push me. So they got to watch that just as much themselves.
I'll tell you what, Femi Olat pulled up right in front of Ariati. You could not fit a piece of paper in between those two when Femi Olat pulled up there. So that was a very close call for those two. But he's on the outside, challenging for the second spot. Might be looking for more now that he's on the outside of Marcus Richardson for the lead. Definitely 15 laps to go. Look at that. They're 2 by 2 all the way back. Looks like the top 15. John Barry making the third lane up there. He's got Patrick Colby behind him. Not enough cars up there, though. It looked like Daniel Falkham, he's thinking about it following those two, but it looks like right now he's going to stay in that middle lane. Will Klein is also up there as well. Just not enough cars to organize up there to get to the front.
It's really hard to make that lane work in general. I mean, I don't know what it is with these cars. I just feel like it's 2 lanes like this all the time. It's very difficult to get a third lane going. And if you're Daniel Falkingham, there's absolutely no reason to go up there on the third lane and be the third car in line. I mean, if they wreck, it's a death wish. You're going to be out of the race. So right now, I think he should just stay at the back and ride it out.
John Barry still taking a look on that very outside lane, but just seemed like, well, Falkham now goes up there, but like I said, I mean, yeah, that, like you said, the third lane just doesn't really work a lot, you know. So, like I said, only 2 cars up there compared to like 7 or 8 cars lined up in the first and second lane. Yeah, they ain't going to go anywhere towards the front.
This is a really calm race so far. I know we're not even halfway through it, but I mean, I was expecting a lot more aggressive moves, and it's been pretty cordial. I'm going to be watching Femi a lot here. He's going to put on a show at the end. I know he's going to do everything he can to win the race. I also look at Terrell Baker, and Jared Darley, too. He's a great plate racer. He's won a few times. He's always right there.
Marcus Richardson, yeah, went up to the outside. I don't know if he got a big bump from Bobby Zielinski that shoved him up there, but now Zielinski is underneath him, and Femi Olaya is pushing the daylights out of Marcus Richardson right now to try to clear Zielinski, but it doesn't look like Zielinski's giving up on that spot.
Look at that third lane. It's making some progress on the top there. I think that's Caden Henry Oaks in that Scooby-Doo car.
Oh, look
and
at
Femi jumps up to that third lane. This is going to be the time to see if this will work possibly for the late race. I like this from Femi, testing the waters out a little early.
How about 3 wide for the second spot right now? This is insane. Now for the race lead. Look at Marcus Richardson also getting a good push by Ariati, but Femi Olat's also getting a great push by Caden Henry. And this is now the...
Oh, okay, Ariati almost tried making it 4 wide there off the exit of the corner.
Falkham also moves up there as well.
Oh, Femi!
They saved that. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Marcus Richardson's gonna get turned. They're still saved.
Unbelievable. You know, Femi runs a special for these plate races. He runs a special steering setup that allows him to basically jerk the wheel back and forth really quickly, and he can save those. I don't know how he really does it. But he's always notorious. Look, he's making it 3 wide up the middle between Patrick Colby and Justin Lisenby.
Yeah, absolutely. He's aggressive. But look what that did for Terrell Baker. Now he's challenging for the race lead on that outside lane. Patrick Colby just gets shot up to the outside. But it doesn't look like Marcus not going to be able to clear Terrell Baker. Terrell doing a very good job on that outside lane, but he's also got two good pushers. That's Ariotti and Femi Olad. Those two.
If for some reason we get to the white flag here, you know, I think it's all over for people like Scott Schuer, Taylor Fry, Bobby Chaney, and Spencer Owens. They're pretty far off the pack right now. They're going to have to make at least, I know for Spencer Owens and possibly Scott Schuer and Bobby Chaney, they're done. I don't think they're going to be in this thing.
Well, we got 10 laps to go here in the main feature, the all-star race here at Talladega Superspeedway. Terrell Baker gets a great push by Ariotti. He clears Marcus Richardson in the turn number 1, and now side by side for the second spot with Marcus downsides. Ariotti sideways up the racetrack. He saves it. There is no way these guys can keep doing that without wrecking.
Seems to be okay, though.
You know he's going to show up in a few laps.
You know, for as much as he gets criticized, you know, incident champion and being the guys who wreck the most in Nork, you know, I got to give it to Tyrell Baker. I mean, he is one of the best plate racers in this league. He might be the best plate racer in this league, honestly. He's always up there.
Well, Marcus Richardson took it back up to the outside. Man, Femi Olad, man. He is wild out there. I love watching him race, but he also makes me nervous at the same time. And look what that did to Zelensky. He just got shuffled out.
Yeah, I think Marcus and Bobby had a plan there, and now they're separated for the first time. I wonder if the rest of the guys realize that, and they're going to try to get Marcus away from the lead as well. Yeah, I think Ariotti's okay, even though he tapped the wall, but he's right back in the pack. I mean, you can still get a little bit of damage in race, but he looks to be perfectly fine.
8 to go this time by. Keaton Jones all of a sudden came into the picture here. He's in the top 5 now. Justin Gabe also following him with John Barry. 8 laps to go.
Look at Ariotti putting Jared Darling up the track, going straight to the middle.
That cars that was in the very back looked like they lost this lead pack. They're all of a sudden back into the picture as well, so they work together. I noticed Bobby Chaney, Taylor Fry, and Scott Schuer work together to get back up to these guys. So it is go time now with 8 laps to go. There's no lane back now, so no matter what happens, these guys just going to have to go for it.
Yeah, that strategy did not work out for Spencer Owens. I'm not really sure what happened, if he just lost his help or whatever, but he's 11 seconds behind the pack. I don't know. He's going to have to hope for a caution, even have any
Oh
shot
my
this
gosh.
3 wide
Femi
for the lead.
Olad, man. Outside lane, 3 wide on the very top. Femi Olad. No, look at Bobby Zelensky. It looked like at first he was going to make it 4
Look at
wide.
Ariotti up the middle, 4 wide.
Oh, goodness gracious, guys.
Oh,
it ain't going to last.
Colby's in the wall.
Oh, my gosh. Look at Daniel Falkingham in the middle. Going to try to go for that race lead. He's trying to get a good push from Caden Henry. He's on the outside of Marcus Richardson all of a sudden.
Yeah, this is a great race.
But how long will it last? That's the problem. I'm surprised it's lasted for this long, as many times these guys been all over the place.
Look at Marcus going to the top here.
Oh, look at TCB. Open the bottom. No, he can't get underneath Marcus Richardson before he pulled back to the bottom. Look at Femi Olad. He's getting shuffled towards the back now. Now he tucks in behind Justin Gable and in front of Jared Darling. Now down to the bottom lane in front of Tony Hilbrands.
If you're Jared Darling, you got to be wondering, I mean, with your strategy of just sitting in the back, not really pushing up there yet, you got to be wondering, like, I mean, is the caution ever going to come out? And look at Bobby Zelensky.
Bobby Zelensky,
They are
there
wrecking.
he goes. Keaton Jones.
He comes back up the track. He saves it.
Saves it. Oh, my gosh. There's no way these guys are going to make it all the way to the checker flag without an actual wreck. This is insane. But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bobby is going to be out. There's no way that I think he can form up Aaron Smith and Patrick Cole. There's no way they can form up. They're going to have to hope on a wreck to get back in this thing.
Well, 5 laps to go. TCB and Daniel Falkingham now in the top 2. They both get down to the bottom lane. There's Caden Henry on the outside lane of Marcus Richardson, but he doesn't got too much of help right now with Justin Gable. Leisby goes to 4th. Marcus is going to move up high to try a challenge for the 2nd spot.
I really think that Will Klein and Jared Darling, they need to go. There's no guarantee there's going to be a
Absolutely.
yellow. You got to go now.
How about Taylor Fry? I haven't talked too much about him. He was in the back of the pack a few minutes
Yeah, he's
ago, and
moving up
now
here.
he's up here in the top 7. 4 to go. Side by side for the lead. Terrell Baker downstairs with Marcus upstairs.
Look at them going in the outside. Jared Darling and Will Klein trying to form a third lane. They're going to need a little bit of help, though. They're not going to be able to do it by themselves.
They got no help up there. That's not going to get them anywhere to try to get up to the front. I thought Tony Hilbrands might help out a little bit, but it doesn't look like right now. Look at this back in the pack. Whoa, look at Marcus trying to block Lisenby.
Justin Lisenby went up a little bit too high there. Now here comes Caden Henry Oaks. But look at Lisenby. That was perfect for him because now he gets to lead that third lane.
But will it be enough? There's only 3 cars up
Yeah,
there. Doesn't
yep.
look like it's
Doesn't seem like there's
right
enough
now.
energy to make it work.
Look at Femi through the middle.
Femi,
oh,
they're wrecking, they're
Justin
wrecking.
Gable. Here we go. Now the
That's
big
gonna be a
couple
caution for
cars
sure. That
involved.
has to be.
Justin Gable hard into the outside wall. No caution yet. We stay green, and now the caution's out. Oh, Tony Hilbrands have gone for a spin. Femi Olat has also spun into the infield.
Well, guys, let's go back and take a look at this. This is going to put us in the first green-white-checkered here.
And that all happened with Femi Olat. I mean, he's been making these aggressive moves all race long, but how much more can he take of that? I don't know if he got squeezed or he definitely made contact with Justin Gable.
Yeah, oh man, he went right up the middle right there. Let's go back and take another look at this from a different angle. Let's see, that was on Gable.
Yep.
Excuse me. Let's go back here and take a look at this here from Justin Gable. Yeah, you can see right here, Femi Olat comes up and taps the back left corner there of Justin Gable and gets him sideways.
Now, I think Gable was just, I mean, I think he knew Femi was down there, but he was also trying to follow that group ahead of him with Caden Henry and Marcus Richardson.
Yeah.
And so he came right down in the Femi Olat. I mean, obviously a racing deal. You're coming down to the final laps here at Talladega. It's going to be very tight. So it looks like it was just a typical racing deal here at Talladega. But yeah, Femi Olat, Tony Hilbrands, and Justin Gable with a lot of damage. They know that their chances to win the night are over.
Yep.
Yeah, and that wreck took out a couple contenders, but the big wreck actually happened basically after the caution came out in turn 1. You had John Barry and Jared Darling, Ariotti. They all got in a massive wreck. Can you check that out, Rudy?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, John Barry, Ariotti come up and take out Jared Darling and Justin Lisenby. So
Yeah,
2 wrecks right there in one.
Yeah, I had no idea this happened, but yeah, that's a big hit by those guys. Man, all 4 of those guys went hard into that outside wall, and now their shot to win this race is over tonight.
Well, that was definitely after the caution came out. By the way I'm looking at it, I think Justin Lisenby just lost track of where he was and just kind of came down a little too much, and that started the wreck when they're all trying to slow down.
Well, now...
You want to talk to somebody?
Let's see.
Why don't we get Caden Henry Oaks up here?
Yeah, sounds good. Caden Henry, got a copy, bud?
Yep.
All right, well, you're riding in that second spot behind Marcus Richardson. You're going to have a green-white checker right here. If we have a 10-minute green-white checker, what's your only one attempt? What's your strategy here?
Same as a heat race. Just go for the win.
Now, what? Yeah, there's only...
There's 3.
No, well, there's 3 attempts, but, like, if we only go the 1 attempt here. But, well, Caden, you're doing a very good job out there tonight. You did a good job in heat racing. It looks like you've been very strong out here in the main feature. How's the race from your perspective?
Wild.
Look like it's pretty wild from up here, man. Well, looks like you got a shot to win now. It looks like you're going to have Will Klein behind you to push you unless Marcus moves up to the outside. You also got TCB, who's been a good pusher here. So, now, would you wait till the white flag, or would you wait till 2 to go? Are you going to try to go for the lead as soon as possible, or are you going to wait a little bit?
We'll just say I'm going for the win.
He doesn't want to show you his cards yet.
Absolutely.
Kate, now I got to ask you real quick. it's been well documented that you've wanted to win in this league for a long time. There's so many different things have happened to prevent you from winning. Would winning this race make up for all that?
In some ways, yes. In some ways, no.
Yeah.
All right,
All
well,
right, man.
Caden, good luck out there, man. Well, he doesn't know about $150 yet. Yeah, I know, but if this race, he said yes and no. Well, if he does win this race, it should be a yes when he hears $150.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Oh, Beavis and Butthead.
A driver I've noticed that's in the top 5 also. How about Aaron Smith?
I seen that.
Looks like he's going to restart 5th. He's been in the back of the pack all race long, and now that he's up here, and now it's going to be 2 laps to go. He's got a shot that could pull off the win tonight.
Yeah, he was part of the group that was staying at the back the majority of that race there, and I think it's paying off for him now. I mean, it just fell into his lap. Now he's going to sit here in a great position to make something happen here with 2 laps to go.
Well, guys, it looks like we lost Taylor Fry and Justin Gable, maybe. Both of and Jared Darling.
Yep.
That's
them
too bad.
two sitting on pit
There's
road
a couple
there,
other guys that have some pretty bad damage too. Not sure if they're going to be necessarily a factor.
Yeah, Femi's he's got quite a bit of damage. Looks like he tried to sit on pit road and get most of it fixed up. John Barry, he's got quite a bit of damage. Ariotti. Yeah, these guys have got it. Justin Lisenby, now where was he at? He's got some rear damage. He may be okay. Tony Hilbrand's ducked into pit road though. Him and Patrick Colby, I do believe. Yeah, no, Colby's out here.
Now going into 3 there, a few laps before that yellow came out, we saw Bobby Zielinski. He got real loose. I think he got left rear a little bit and got on the apron. He lost a ton of time. That puts him back in the race. This caution does, because otherwise he was going to be 5 seconds behind. So maybe he could make something happen. He's the most decorated driver in Nork history.
But he's got a lot of damage.
Yes, he does.
I was just looking at the front of that car. He's got right and left front damage. Man,
Yeah, I mean,
what a
these
bit.
cars, man, at these plate tracks, especially with this package, how well they suck up. I mean, he might be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Plus, in the last lap, I mean, you know, if they all wreck in front of you and the C's part your way, I mean, it doesn't matter if your car's destroyed or not.
Right.
Another driver I probably want to talk to a little bit. Let's see if I get him up in TCB. You got a copy, bud?
Yo.
All right, well, good job on the yeehaw there, but how's the race been for you from your perspective?
Exciting. You know, I was kind of the one that came up with this whole idea of doing this, and I'm very glad that I did this. I think the fans and everybody, I mean, you guys, I know you guys are having fun commentating this. This is a lot of fun. The heat races, LCQ, and now this. I mean, we were 3 wide, 4 wide for, about 16, 17 laps, and then we wrecked. And now we're going to put on a good show for you, all you 200 fans. I think there's like 200 people watching, I believe. Yeah. So we're going to put on a show, a yay-haw of a show, and hopefully I'll end up a victory, and we'll see what happens. All
right, well, TCB, you've had a strong run so far. We've seen you out front a couple of times. Seems like you're always running up front towards the end here at Talladega. So what's your strategy now that we're going to have this green-white-checkered? Because we could have 2 more, but if we only have this one green-white-checkered, how we probably assume how aggressive you're going to be, but when are you going to try to make the move for the win?
Honestly, like, I know it's going to sound stupid, but I want to go as soon as possible because I just know that trying to pass Marcus anywhere is hard, and especially here. I mean, you know, he's just so good at what he does. So I'm hoping I can try to catch him off guard because I know he's definitely going to be looking for that last lap move. So I'm going to try to make a move as early as possible here. So watch for that 25. And hopefully I don't end up over the fence or something.
Well, Terrell, Sienna said if you win, you're taking her out for dinner. But Joseph and I come up with a better one than that. If you win, you're taking her, Joseph, and me out for dinner.
Hey. Hold on. Don't break my bank now, all right? I know I own a team, but listen, we got to field some cars here. But you know what? I'm down for it. Deal.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good, man.
TCB, good luck out there, man.
All right, thank you, and I love you, Sienna.
He doesn't even know $150 either, so, I mean, He's gonna break his bank account. Well, I think his bank account will be fine if he ends up winning this race.
We could have a great time on 150 bucks, couldn't we, Joseph? Man, that'd be great.
All right, well, you're going to have Marcus Richardson and Caden Henry on the front row, but you also got Terrell Baker, Will Klein. I mean, Will Klein, you got to watch out for him, too. He is so strong here at Talladega. The top 4 drivers you see on the screen right now, I would not, one of them is going to win, but I'm not counting anybody else out yet, but these 4 drivers are going to do everything they can to stay up front and not get out of the drive or what. But, man, it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully we make it to the white flag here, though.
Yeah, there's nothing on the line here but a win. There's no I rating, no points or anything. I mean, on the last lap, all these guys are going to care about is getting to the checkered flag first. So I'm pretty sure you're going to see a lot of side swiping and door banging here as we come to the checkered.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 laps to go. The first attempt at a green-white-checkered. Will they make it back to the white flag? Or will we have another attempt at a green-white-checkered? Marcus Richardson, Caden Henry on the front row. The green flag is back in the air.
Marcus caught him a little bit off guard. I think Caden's going to be able to come down and get in the second. I thought TCB was going to be able to follow him up there.
Oh,
look at him go!
no,
Marcus
no,
on the apron.
Look out, look out. Oh, my God.
He actually might have gained a little bit of time by cutting it.
He gained some time
He gained the gap. That's unbelievable.
Definitely caught Caden Henry off guard for sure. But they're down the back straightaway now.
And like TCB said, I mean, he's going to do anything to block you like that. And that's just the very beginning of these last couple laps. That's all he's going to do.
Look at Aaron Smith giving those 2 a good push. He's trying to grab that 3rd spot, but Will Klein is pushing Caden Henry pretty good. How about, whoa, TCB trying to shoot to the outside. Oh, he gets hurt. Marcus Richardson gets hurt. Aaron Smith is around. Hard into the outside wall goes Marcus Richardson. The second attempt at a green-white-checker comes out as Marcus Richardson with a hard crash.
And Marcus, I mean, that's just a result of just too many blocks gone too wrong, you know. If TCB was there was nothing he could have done, but it's for the All-Star race, man. He had to do everything he could.
We'll definitely go back and take a look what happened there, because it looked like, yeah, TCB was trying to make a move to the outside. It was a good move for TCB, but Marcus also tried to put the block on him, and then TCB got hooked by Caden Henry right into Marcus Richardson, and I believe TCB did end up saving that.
Yeah, the only guys who really took damage from that was Marcus. I think TCB is actually the leader here. Oh yeah, Aaron just did hit the inside wall pretty hard, but he might be okay. It just depends on how much if he has any engine damage or not.
Yeah, that was a hard hit. I mean, for both Marcus Richardson and Aaron Smith.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty brutal impact for Aaron Smith. Yeah, he might be out of this thing.
Look at that back bumper, though. Oh my gosh. He's been definitely getting some good pushes if that back bumper is beaten up. Yeah, look at that.
But do you pit? Absolutely not.
No,
you
absolutely
got to stay out here.
not.
You got the track position, you got the lead, you're in the best position to win this race.
Man, look at that left front damage. That's from the hit with Marcus Richardson. Now, I believe, yeah, definitely he'll be okay, but man, that's that was a hard hit that he took on Marcus Richardson too. I'd like to get a word with Bobby Zelensky, actually. Bobby Zelensky, got a copy?
Yes.
Well, it's good to see you out here tonight. Normally you're racing, you do race in Norg every now and then, but you're known for racing in the Peak Antifreeze series. Good job on your Peak Antifreeze series season, making it into the Championship 4. But now you're out here tonight, man. I tell you what, it looks like it's been crazy for you so far.
Yeah, we've been pushing the limits here, and just because, you know, it's all about winning. It's a fun all-star race, you know, not a part of the regular season. I thought, why not show up, have some fun?
Yeah, absolutely. It's an all-star race. Might as well come out here, have some fun. Looks like you are definitely having fun. You've been sideways on 2 or 3 occasions. You know, the finish of Heat 1, and then happened a few laps ago on the green. You were really sideways down the back straightaway. So, man, how are you able to control that car, man?
I don't know. I don't think about it when I'm doing it. You just gotta. You're just. I don't know. I don't think about it. You're doing it. You're just flinging at the steering wheel. Hopefully, it saved the car. I didn't actually save it in Heat 1 though, when Caden hooked me. I almost did, but yeah, I'm gonna make more stupid moves on this restart probably because why not? We're trying to win. I'm not gonna try to wreck anybody, but you gotta force it 3 wide sometimes, you know. And sometimes you get sent sideways, and sometimes you don't. But we're going after it.
All right, Bobby. Well, good luck out there, and see if we can win some money.
See you, Joseph.
Will Klein's going to be starting right behind Terrell Baker. Now, I don't know if Will's going to probably want to go for the win, or is he going to try to push Terrell to the win and him take second?
I think that's a very, even though it's all about the money, I think that's a reasonable thing to say. I mean, they're pretty tight outside of Newark, and I mean, who knows? Maybe they even have a deal where they split the money.
Yeah, there you go.
But guys, we've seen in the past. Is there any friends when it comes down to the checkered flag?
Usually not. No.
So they may, they say they may plan things together, but when you see the checkered flag in sight, you got to do everything you can to go for the win. And like I said, it's money on the line too. So, I mean, yeah, they could split it together, but I know in Will Klein's mind, even if him and TCB were 1-2, he's going to go for the win no matter what.
Thank you, NASCAR fan.
We only got the 2 to go signal here, so pretty good show. Got some other races going on, that's for sure. But this one's the best.
The worst thing about racing here, man, is just there's the pace laps just so long. Why can't they just rack them and stack them? Let's go.
Yeah, I agree, man. We're only at the 2 to green right here. Still got a lap and a half till they go back green. That's about in
4 minutes.
Yeah, in 4 minutes. So, but I do want to thank all of you guys, the viewers on MaxSpeedTV, tuning in to tonight's race. It's been a heck of a show tonight, from the heat races to the last chance qualifier, and now to the main feature. You guys have definitely brought up the viewers. It's been a pleasure to broadcast these North races. These guys always put on a show, and just want to remind you guys, season 11 of Newark is started on November 12th, Tuesday evening, November 12th. So tune in for that race. Be at Daytona, where they usually start off the season. Should be another great season of Newark. So, Anthony, I do want to ask you, because it's going to be with the Cup cars again, what's your expectations going into next season? Or what about your expectations? Because you made it into the championship for this season. Did you learn anything from this season that you can apply to next season and maybe do a better job, maybe have a shot for a championship next season?
Yeah, I think the thing that I missed out on most last season is I just didn't have enough playoff points, and when I got into the chase, I really had to work hard to build them up. I got another win at Watkins Glen that helped me move myself forwards. But I mean, this season I want to be in a position like Daniel Falkingham was, to where I was the regular season champion, and I kind of am already locked. I can have a bad race or two in the playoffs and still be okay. But I thought I learned a lot this past season as far as just how to manage races a lot better, especially towards the end of the season. I had, I think, top 5s in the last, 7 races straight or something like that. That's really the goal, is to keep building off of that. I'm gonna keep the same strategy every week. I'm gonna try to race the same, try to get the pole and just try to lead every lap. But also know my limits when I do lose a spot or something like that. Just try to stay disciplined, and in the back of my mind, just say I'll get it back. But the expectations though are to go all the way back, and I want to win the title. I don't want to see Femi win a 3rd straight or in a 4th title. So that's the goal.
All right. Well, again, guys, November 12th is the new season of NOR. Catch it right here on MaxSpeedTV on Tuesday evenings at 7 Eastern Time. These guys, like I said, always put on a good show. You guys are in for another great season in a couple weeks. All right, well, we're finally going to get that green flag, and hopefully this time we'll make it to the white flag. I would like to see a finish, unless we go into a third green-white-checker attempt. These guys do still have that, but we would like to see this go to the checkered flag right now. How about Bobby Chaney and Spencer Owens in the third row? What are they going to do? We've seen Spencer Owens up here towards the front at the end of these races before. Does he have anything? And Scott Schuer.
Yeah, look at Scott Schuer up there. He's one of the guys that shows up every week, isn't the fastest, but he shows up every week, is dedicated. It'd be cool if he got to win this race. I'd like to see him get it done.
All right, well, here we go. Second attempt at green-white-checkered here at Talladega Superspeedway in the All-Star race. Terrell Baker, Kanan Henry on the front row with Will Klein, Scott Schuer behind them. Will we get to the white flag this time, by, or will a third attempt at green-white-checker come into play? And here we go. Green flag back in the air.
Look at Marcus. He's Kyle Busch in the restart up the outside.
There you go.
Hey, man, it's the All-Star race. It was legal. Nobody's going to penalize him for it.
Yeah, but that ain't going to last.
Just like Kyle Busch is running in that particular year. I think it's going to stall out, though.
Oh, look at Scott Schuer all over the place there. Look at Kanan Henry now up front.
Stacking up big time on the outside lane. TCB's going to need to get a run here with Bobby Chaney and Keaton Jones. Caden Henry's in control of this race, though. He can cut down to the bottom if they get a run.
I know. He could cut down right now. But he's going to stay with Will Klein. I'm not sure if that's a good move. No, it's not, because here comes Terrell Baker getting a good push by Bobby Chaney. We're coming off turn number 4 to the white flag. Side by side for the race lead. Can they make it to the white, or will they crash before we get there? Looks like they will most likely make it to the white flag. So here we go. White flag in the air. Final lap here at Talladega. Kaden Henry up front. But he's going to stay up to the outside with Will Klein. But now he's going to go to the bottom. But Will Klein aggressive on that outside lane.
I like that move from Caden right there. Oh, they're wrecking big wreck in the back. Marcus, this is short. Oh, Caden just got turned. Another brutal end for Caden Henry Oaks, but now Terrell Baker's the leader here heading into 3.
Yes, side by side for the race.
Oh, we got lots to dry. Here comes Bobby Chaney. Look, it's Will Klein again.
He makes contact with TCB.
Will Klein again is up here. Is Scott Schuer going to be able to do anything? Coming off of turn 4.
Bobby Zelensky's coming as well. To the outside is Scott Schuer. And Will Klein gets turned by Scott Schuer. Here comes Bobby Zelensky now for the win. Side by side for the lead, Scott Schuer. Bobby Zelensky, and at the line, Bobby Zelensky is going to win the All-Star race.
Unbelievable finish.
Wow. Scott Schuer second, Spencer Owens third, Femi Alive fourth, Terrell Baker rounds out the top 5.
It just fits right there, man. And poor Scott Schuer, I mean, he was in a great position to win there. Great run for him. He got second, though. What a race.
Look at Bobby Zelensky doing burnouts on the back straightaway. Bobby Zelensky, what? He was 8th or 9th on that final lap, and he found himself, seats part open for him. He grabs the checker flag tonight.
No.
What?
Where are we? The fuck?
All right. They're all down here, Rudy. Well, Bobby Zelensky grabs the win here in the All-Star race. Bobby, you were like 8th or 9th on that final lap, and then they just kept wrecking in front of you. And then it just opened up for you. You grabbed the check flag. You made the pass on Scott Schuer before you got to the start-finish line. Tell us about that race, man.
Well, that's, you know how you guys usually say this, the commentator's curse of interviewing somebody. Well, that time it worked out. Got the dub from 7th on that restart, man. That was nuts. I was just trying to put myself in, like I said, put myself in little dangerous situations that I might be able to gain spots, and I put myself up the middle there, going into 3 and 4, and they started wrecking each other, and we barely squeezed by. And I had Spencer right behind me, and I just cleared him, and he just went to my bumper, went to push me, and I got to owe it to him. He's great for pushing me. And they wrecked for the lead, and it was just me and Schuer, and I tried to fake him out, went to his outside. I think once he knew I was going to beat him to the line, he put me in the wall, but thankfully it knocked him kind of sideways, and it was exciting.
Oh, that was exciting from up here in the booth. Well, Bobby, the winner of this All-Star race gets $50, and you got that $50. But I've already announced this earlier. I'm adding an extra 100 to the winner, so you actually gonna get $150 for winning this race. How's that sound, man?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I just wanted to appreciate that, Joseph, and yeah, I just want to show up, race with some friends, and try to win this thing. And I don't know how the hell I won that, but I just that's pretty fun. And thanks for everyone else for running into each other to give me that opportunity to get first to the line.
Now, the Peak and Free Series is off season. Of course, the new North season starts November 12th. Before the new season starts for Peak in February, are we going to expect you more running in these North races next season?
Oh, you'll see me a lot more often since that's over. Plus, in the last 2 Peak off seasons I've had, I usually do like a Road Pro series. But thankfully, in the last couple of years, I made those series. I don't have to run that series anymore. So I really got no like big giant series to worry about in the winter. So I'll be racing Nork a lot more for sure.
All right, sounds good. Well, congrats on the win here tonight. It was very exciting to watch you come up through the field, avoid all those wrecks, and just get to the line out in front, and you win $150 tonight, man. Congrats, man.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it, guys.
All right, Anthony, you got second?
Yeah, Scott Schuer, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Man, I was rooting for you those last couple laps. You're here every week. You're not the fastest, but you show up. You're dedicated to the league, and I was really hoping you're going to get it done. Though, talk about what was going on there from turn 3 all the way to the line, and how close you were to winning that race.
My heart was racing. I just I couldn't figure out what way he was going to go, and I knew he was going to fake me. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was one heck of a show, man. Now we're going into season 11 here of Nork in a couple weeks. What do you want to build on for this season, and what do you want to improve on to get better?
I just got to start racing up there more instead of staying in the back. I just wanted to try to figure out things this season, so I'll try a little harder next season.
Yeah, I'm gonna be rooting for you, man. It's cool to see the people who are so dedicated to this league. Anybody you got to thank for your second place finish tonight?
I just want to thank John Barry for putting this on, and all the viewers watching.
All right, man.
Scott, before we go, I wanted to make sure he knew. MaxSpeedTV donated $50 to the second place winners. So if you stick around after the race here, I will make sure you get $50.
Oh, that's much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Great job. Congrats.
Thanks.
All right, we're moving on to Samuel Latt. You there?
It's crack-a-lackin', man.
Buddy, you were putting on a show there. Those first 15 laps of that race. I mean, you're making it 4 wide and everything you could to get up to the front. Talk about your race though, and particularly that one move that maybe was a little bit too much. That ended up probably taking you out of the race there. That late race caution where you got into it in the tri-oval.
Look, man, it's the All-Star race.
That's right.
There was no move that I
Yes.
did that was. I don't even remember the word you said, but there's no move that I made that was.
Yeah. I apologize for that, guys. That's my fault.
Yeah. It's all good.
Sure.
It's all good. But I was just. It was like taking candy from kids, putting them 3 wide, 4 wide. They would leave little tiniest space, and I would take it. But then there's always that one child that's like, I want more candy, or I don't like this candy, and that led to my car getting destroyed. Yeah, man.
Justin Gable.
Yeah. Well, see, I wasn't gonna say names. Look, Gable, that wasn't me that said that. That was Joseph Lombard, not me. I don't call people out by name, bro. Not me. But yeah, I was close. I didn't even know how I finished third. I didn't know I finished third. Like y'all moved us in TeamSpeak, and I was like, where am I at? And I was like, oh, I finished third. Just went through the grass at the end, and came home third. It's cool, I guess. I wanted to win.
Yeah,
Tried
of course you
everything I
did.
could to win.
Yep.
I needed like 20 seconds less of damage just to stay closer to the pack, and then things would have happened on the last lap. I thought Will was gonna win, and all of a sudden I see he turned himself. But um, I don't know. Maybe if I was leading on the last lap, I probably would have wrecked too. Because I mean, we're racing for money, so you kind of got to expect that in the tribal, especially since the finish line is way somewhere off in the distance here. So just creates more incentive to get together. But came home third out of it, which is cool.
Yeah, so you're the season 10 champion. I finished running up to you a week ago, unfortunately. But going into this next season here, what do you want to build on? What do you want to get better at? Managing races. What's the plan for you?
I think I gotta manage dirty air, so I think I gotta go into my little cheat files and change a couple lines. Make sure I can.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I anticipate to be behind Marcus a lot, so I just gotta change a couple lines. So
Yeah,
that
I
when
do
I'm behind
too. I'm
Marcus,
not ready for that.
yeah. I just gotta. You know how it's troubleshooting. I gotta work on it. Make sure that I get more effect of the draft and less like dirty air in the corners, but it helps me more on the straight up. I don't know. Like I just gotta work on it.
Yeah, I
We'll,
feel you
we'll see
there,
how it
buddy.
goes.
Anybody you got to thank for your third place finish?
Yeah, I gotta thank everybody who made this come together. I don't know who it was, so unfortunately I can't. I mean, I know that Joseph just put up 100. Max Speed gave Scott 50. TCB and Revan, John Barry did like a lot of work with this, which is really cool. It was really fun. The heat format was cool. So thanks to everyone who came up with the idea for the race, who put the money in, and the people that came to race and the people that came to watch. So it's really cool that like this whole event happened, honestly. So hopefully we have like more special events or something.
Yeah, I gotta admit, when it first was announced, I wasn't really a fan of this idea. I didn't know how it would go. I thought people might not take it seriously, but that was one heck of a race, and I hope we keep doing that.
Yes, sir.
All right, Rudy.
Well, I guess we can run down through the final results. Congratulations to all the guys out there, man. I'll tell you, Femi, great job. Scott, awesome. Stick around for a few minutes, folks, or Scott, and I'll give you that money. But man, great job, and thank you guys for calling the race here tonight. That was pretty cool. And congratulations to Bobby Zielinski winning $150, man. That is awesome. And Joseph, I mean, I didn't even know what to say, about you donating $100 like that on top of the 50 that John Barry gave. Man, that's pretty awesome. So thank you guys. Well, you want to run down through the final results there?
Absolutely. So the top 10 results here in the All-Star race, you got Bobby Zielinski pull off the big win tonight. Scott Schuer, second. Femi Olat, third. Terrell Baker, fourth. Tony Hillbrands, fifth. Daniel Falkingham, sixth. Bobby Cheney, seventh. Aaron Smith, eighth. Keen Jones, ninth. And Marcus Richardson will round up the top 10. Anthony?
Yeah, so we got Will Klein 11th. He was so close to winning that race. Once again, he always puts himself in position to do that. Spencer Owens finished 12th, and that was the final of the cars in the lead lap. We saw Caden Henry Oaks. He retired after wrecking on the last lap. And then there's Patrick Colby, John Barry, Ariotti, Justin Lisenby, and then three individuals who did not make it to even the white flag: Justin Gable, Jared Darling, and Taylor Frey.
All right, very good. All right, well, folks, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show here tonight. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if it's your first time here to MaxSpeedTV. But until next time, don't forget, tomorrow night we have the Laura truck race. And where are you guys at tomorrow night?
Kentucky.
Kentucky ice skating rink. Yeah. Okay. All right, well, folks, we'll see you then. Until then, stay safe and have a good night.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. It was a good show. I'm glad I decided to come on to help with the broadcast. Like I said, this was talked about last week. Had no idea we were going to be doing this, but I'm glad it happened. I was kind of a little worried how this race was going to go as well. But it turned out to be a great show. I hope we have some more of these shows. I said at the beginning of the broadcast tonight, I want these to be part of the regular season, like you see in real life. Obviously you got the regular season, but somewhere in between the season, you got to add these all-star races. And I think like I said, it put on a great show. And thank you guys for tuning in tonight.
Anthony, you got anything you want to end up with?
All I gotta say is thanks for everybody for watching. It was sure fun coming up here. I might have to come up here for some other series. I'm obviously gonna be racing next season in Newark, but maybe do some SRA or Laura come up here and hang out with y'all. But yeah, it was one heck of a race, and I hope we keep doing these. That was pretty cool.
Yep. All right, folks. Catch you next time. Stay safe and have a good night.